Please stand. Face the flag. Put your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Bears. Bundle up and settle in for another edition of Gmjb. Today we preview our CTE pathways here on campus and take a trip on the Bear Trail. I'm Max Purdy.
And I'm Veronica Silva. Today is Friday, February 24th, and Good Morning John Burroughs starts right now.
Welcome back. Yesterday we looked back at CTE Day. Today we are looking forward to opportunities with CTE pathways here on campus. We have several different career pathways here at Burroughs. Gmjb reporter Cece Abbey has a look inside a few of the offerings.
For students, high school is a time to prepare for the future. Here at Burroughs, we're lucky to have access to classes and curriculum that think past high school.
The CTE class has a number of advantages. I've taken quite a few CTE classes, and some of them provide college credit, but primarily they provide you with a lot of the skills and experience you need to get a job right out of high school.
Let's take a look at some CTE pathways offered at JBHS. Burbank is known as the media capital, and our arts, media, and entertainment industries give students experience in this field. Photo, digital media production, and stagecraft technology prepare students while also allowing them to learn how to work in professional environments.
CTE pathways in general are really good for getting ready for working in the real world and in a college environment. What I like about all of them is they kind of have that diversification you see in the real world, where it's not just one student or all students doing the same thing.
The industrial arts industry and NAF Academy's engineering and construction design pathways allow students to discover new interests which can develop into future careers.
Taking CTE classes can help you find what you're interested in, and they also look really good for colleges.
These classes teach students skills helpful in whatever they pursue by supplying hands-on teaching and practical experience.
I like that I know I'm actually going to use the stuff I learn in this class in real life, because you're learning how to build stuff, which is pretty important.
We also learned about the rules and regulations for when we were doing construction designs.
No matter which CTE pathway you choose, each one offers students specific industry skills as well as more general employable skills.
To me, it's really important for CTE for these classes to be offered because it's going to give you hands-on experience to learn new skills. It's going to make you very marketable out in the real world. So sign up for your next CTE course. We don't want to miss you.
For Good Morning John Burroughs, I'm Cece Abbey reporting.
Thanks, Cece. Many of these courses are now open for registration or for applications. Our own Gmjb is looking for new reporters, anchors, camera operators, and editors next year. If you're interested in this advanced course, fill out an application by next Friday. Applications are available using the QR code on the screen, the link in the Instagram bio, or the bulletin. Applications are required for the class.
Yearbook is holding an informational meeting today for students interested in joining the staff next year. If you enjoy designing, writing, or photography, come by room 2113 today at lunch. You can also join the Yearbook Google Classroom with the code on the screen. Again, applications are required.
Speaking of Yearbook, you have less than a week to pre-order your Yearbook. Yearbook pre-sale orders end on March 1st at 11:59 p.m. After March 1st, students will only be able to purchase a yearbook in May with cash only. Last year, they sold out of yearbooks, and it's not a guarantee that you can purchase one in May, so pre-order yours today.
Before we transition to other school news, let's send it over to Laszlo with our weekly installment of On the Bear Trail.
In world news, President Joe Biden made a surprise visit to Ukraine on Monday to meet with President Vladimir Zelensky in display of Western solidarity with Ukraine, who is still fighting a brutal and unjust war, days before the one-year anniversary of Russia's invasion. According to PBS, Biden got a taste of terror that Ukrainians have lived with for close to a year now, when air raid sirens howled when he and Zelensky wrapped up a visit to the Gold Dome St. Michael's Cathedral. Many civilian establishments have been targeted by the Russian government, injuring more than 8,000 civilians. In national news, at least one person was killed and 13 others injured in an explosion at a metals plant in Ohio that sent molten metal and debris raining down on nearby buildings. The explosion comes just over 2 weeks after a train carrying toxic chemicals derailed in another Ohio city, East Palestine, forcing residents to evacuate and sparking escalating fears over the safety of local water supplies. Former President Donald Trump visited the site of the train derailment in East Palestine last Wednesday and is reportedly planning to donate thousands of gallons of cleaning supplies and water to support the cleanup effort. However, this move has been blasted as a political stunt by former Transportation Secretary Ray LaHood. Finally, in political news, the 39th U.S. President Jimmy Carter entered hospice care this past week. After a series of short hospital stays, former President Carter decided to spend his remaining time at home with his family and receive hospice care instead of additional medical intervention, a statement that he released to NBC. Jimmy Carter served a single, tremendous term and was defeated by Republican Ronald Reagan in 1980. Former President Carter graduated from the United States Naval Academy in 1946 and served until 1961 in the United States Navy, and earning the rank of lieutenant. After he returned home, he revived his family's peanut growing business before later going into politics. That's all for me. Now back to you in this.
Thank you, Lasso. Are you interested in play production next year? If so, you can join the production crew and express skills in performance, design, and logical thinking. There will be an informational meeting in the drama room on March 1st.
In senior news, the last chance to vote for prom nominations is on Tuesday. Remember that you can only nominate seniors, and you must be a senior to nominate someone.
In other senior news, today is the last day to purchase grad night tickets. Remember to fill out the form and turn it into the Athletics and Activities office. The cost is under $30 and limited, so buy your ticket before it's too late.
In club news, Latinos Unidos meets today at lunch in room 1213. All are welcome to join.
Remember that tonight is the opening night of Pop Show. It starts at 7 p.m. and will be running throughout the weekend. The theme is You Make My Dreams Come True. Tickets range from $15 to $25 and are on sale on the VMI website, so don't miss out.
Speaking of Pop Show, we have an assembly schedule for the Pop Show preview. Second period will have 3 different chunks, split by nutrition and ending at 11:42. Every other class will be 41 minutes long. Your assembly slot will be based on your period 2 teacher's last name. See the screen and ask your second period teacher for more info.
That's all for this week, Bears. Remember to come back to school on Monday, and we'll see you then. I'm Veronica Silva.
And I'm Max Purdy. Have a great weekend, Bears.